Just as you said, there's been a botched meeting, of course, between the government and the Kenya Bus Association on the draft policy that the government is planning to introduce. Of course, they have a litany of issues and disagreements. They're saying, of course, the draft policy has not been done in consultation with them. And so the meeting today was botched. They wanted the government to first input, of course, their input into the whole policy before it's debated. And I'm just joined here now by the chairman of the Kenya Bus Association, who's going to speak to us about some of their issues and what are the points of departure. Asante sana Bwana Chairman for speaking to us. First of all, what is the issue today? What is it that was supposed to happen today and what went wrong?
The Ministry of Industry and Trade developed with their cohorts, they developed something called a policy, which is not a policy actually. And they said, we have been crying and asking them to include us in the drafting of this policy. They said we are traders and we don't have any technical know-how on how to draft a policy. We say, okay, now we had even asked the president to intervene in this issue. So nothing has come from there. This week, they called us for this for validation of the same draft they drafted themselves. So we cannot be taken to the slaughterhouse. And we said we have to put this one down. So the validation of this thing, it means the basic things inside there which is affecting us. They want to stop importation of used vehicles. That is one. Including matatus. All tuk-tuks. And they want even passes or whatever. They want to ban. If it is used, it should not come to Kenya. And yet, Europe, Russia, America, South America, Chile, Australia, New Zealand, they are all importing used cars from Japan, from wherever. It is going all over the place. It's a global issue. So, but they are saying here that we are creating unemployment. And yet we have created 2,480,000 direct employment, people who are currently employed in this industry. Now, they want to kill this industry to create 12,000 jobs. Even they're just thinking. They are not even, there's no sign of it. They're just thinking that they will create 12,000. Now, which is bigger? The 2,480,000 people employed directly on this business and with the 12,000. So we have said, no, this is Wanjiko crying. And the users, people who are driving vehicles, the people who are giving loans in the banks or in these small microfinance institutions, they'll close down. People who are using matatus or Uber or whatever these taxis, they'll have no vehicles.
And just a question, you talked about jobs. There's of course this concern that manufacturing vehicles in the country will actually create more jobs than having to import them, because importing them is at the mercy of a few people.
No, where's manufacturing? Who is manufacturing? They are saying assembly. Which assembly? The only resemblance of assembly is in GM and Mobius only. The other ones are just bringing in and just assembling and putting tires only. Nothing. Importing parts, importing everything. Now, what is the difference between first-hand importation and second-hand importation? They're the same thing. So there's no helping anybody. So if the government wants to ban, let them ban all vehicles, be used or new. We design our own. We start. The same people killed Nyayoka. The same people.
And so what is your concern with the draft policy? What are the issues that you disagree with in the policy?
They remove, we need to be involved. First, they must expunge any information concerning second-hand vehicle. It should be removed completely. Let them talk about national manufacturing policy. That is what the president wants. Yes. And they have gone there to cheat the president that they can manufacture. Even if you go to the factory in Thika, it is just a small room, 10 by 10 meters. How can you manufacture a vehicle in 10 by 10 meter room? How? You can't. And that's what they are cheating Kenyans. And we're saying, no, let them manufacture properly. Even Australia, they have already cancelled manufacturing because they don't see the need. New Zealand, they did the same.
And now going back to today's meeting, we earlier on spoke to the government and the representative of the government who came here, and he says that the meeting today was supposed to be a consultative meeting where all of you bring your views together on the table. So why was the meeting botched?
Just see the lies. In the newspaper advert, it says validation. So they are lying even to you. Today, they are still lying. The same thing, they are lying to us everywhere. They say we will see your draft, your information. We have written letters to them telling them what's our position. But they have not done anything. And they want today to take us to the slaughterhouse, to slaughter us. We said no, because we cannot slaughter all these Kenyans.
Last point, what is it that you want to be done? What is your point?
If they want manufacturing, as His Excellency has said, that he wants to manufacture, let us all sit down, from the academia, from the financial institutions, from the traders, from everybody. We must sit down and we do consultation and say which is the way forward, which items should we prioritize to make this country manufacturing hub. Yes. But not a vehicle. A vehicle. Already, people have manufactured vehicles. Now the whole world is going towards manufacturing electric vehicle. And that is a direction the university should be researching and doing that, because we'll be ahead of them and we'll be ahead with the whole world. But not just going back to the 19th century technology and trying to invent it in Kenya. We're cheating us. We have gone to school, my friend.
Asante sana Bwana Chairman.